Hello. Welcome. Currently just drinking some ice water. Not Ice Mountain. Ice Mountain sucks. Just kidding. I don't know who else drinks bottled water, but I have my own brands. But hello, welcome. Is anyone here? Hey, Darcy, Ta, hey, Matas, hey, Super, welcome. How's your day been? Has your day been good? Mine has been okay. I did a whole lot of stuff yesterday, and I slept for the first time in a while when I actually felt tired. So, it feels good. Feels good to have done that. But hello. Hey, Ali, what's going on? Slow, I had some homework. Hi, Clara. Welcome. Oh, I totally forgot. I'm gonna close this out. I am not on headphone audio right now. Okay. We're gonna restart Minecraft here. Hey, Brahmods. Welcome. Hey, Nicholas. Next week, yes. We'll see the 09A if they don't say on Twitter that they're going to be skipping this week. More ice water. Down the drain. It's getting hotter. We were running. Huh. Why is it so laggy? We were running at what is it called? 0 degrees Celsius and below for the last 3 weeks, and now it's going above 30 on average. So hopefully you guys never had to deal with the winter storm that happened through the US, but if you did, tell me about your power outages or whatever. But hello. They're probably not going to add the warden, Nicholas. Probably not. But we're going to start here with our hardcore world. We'll create a backup in just in case anything happens. Good thing we didn't play. What was I going to say? Good thing we didn't play on the A snapshot, where iron would have been gone from the world completely. I would not be able to find iron, except for the fact that I generated this terrain beforehand. So technically, I can still find iron. If I were exploring or something, I wouldn't be able to find it. So that's what the OB snapshot is, or what the B snapshot is. But yes, hey Tabby, what's going on? Less power that week? Dang. 1K subs, Pog? Yes. 1K subs, but 1K subs is a bit weird because once you do it, you have to have 4,000 watch hour, which I did, and then you have to go through the progress, go through the monetization progress, and supposedly it's supposed to take a month after you apply for it, and I have applied and everything's checked in, but probably not going to get monetized until a little bit later. And by the way, if I do get monetized, don't you worry. There won't be ads strewn around the videos. They're just going to start. There's going to be one at the start, one at the end. You know, where it's the least intrusive. I just want to see 1 cent, man. But yes, hello. Yeah, that was reached quite a bit ago. Yes, we reached that last snapshot stream. So there we go. I said that there was no iron ore, lol. I knew that when the snapshot released. I checked the Twitter and stuff like that. So you gotta know. If I'm covering this stuff, I pretty much know everything as soon as as soon as 3 hours have passed when the snapshot release. So if you tell me something, I probably already know it. If I don't know it, then I'll say that I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me. So don't take credit for anything unless I tell you, because I will be transparent on that because I don't know anything, right? Maybe the Warden. Warden, I feel like it's going to come in March, and March is approaching. And we have 4 weeks in March, but I feel like it's going to come at the tail end of March. But hey, hello guys. Our performance is bad right now. Hello. Okay. Interesting. What do I got to turn down? Performance bad. Everything bad. What have I got? One fancy. Fabulous doesn't really do much, but performance, please. Please, performance. Let me perform my duty. 2108. Which iron ore texture did you prefer? I prefer the more streaky one. The other one, as everyone said, it looked like beetroot. Which is understandable, by the way. Very understandable. But yeah, right now it's just got that beetroot. Oh yeah, we need to get redstone. Redstone is the thing that we need. I'm not sure if I passed it, but we do have a pick and stuff to mine it with, so 1.18 the end update. Maybe the end update. Oh, you see here? Yeah, we got the iron ore here. Yeah, you can definitely tell it apart from any other ore now, so that's great. I like iron. My only problem with this is that it doesn't tile well with stone, I believe. It doesn't look that good next to stone. Like it doesn't see these bits? It kind of throws this whole thing off. It doesn't look that good in my opinion. Oh, there we go. Redstone. Bloop. You see, we 30 seconds down and we found redstone. Dang, so great. I'm a great Minecrafter. It's a deep slate snapshot. Yeah, it's there's okay. So the first thing is the number. Let me tell you what it means, right? 21. That's the year, 2021. W. That's the week, and then you say the week after that, which is 08 or 07, the 8th week of the 21st year. And then you go to the A, which is the first snapshot of that week. So, first snapshot version. So, yeah, it goes down all the way to Z, but they'll probably never get to Z. So you could say 08, and it would still be kind of correct. But if you want to be a little bit more specific, you should always talk about the differences, right? So we're on the OB snapshot, so definitely different from the first snapshot of the week. Which could be different because these things could change. Even though there was minimal change between the two snapshots, you can kind of mix them together, but there's like it's minimal change, but it's a distinct enough change that we should differentiate it. 1080p HD, let's go. Will my laptop handle it? Yes, it does. Never mind, it's starting to lag. Yeah. If you don't have a good processor, good processor or GPU that cannot handle media decoding that well while you're doing other tasks. Don't forget, other tasks do exist. But yes. I did say I was gonna get a lot of stuff right. I did say I was gonna get a lot of netherite. So, yeah, let's do this. Okay, we can extend this. I also needed the redstone for this, so good thing we're doing double duty here. Oh no, did I already extend it? What? Hello? Can I not extend this? It's 3 minutes. I can extend it to 8. Why you no do this? Oh, I don't have any... Oh, crap, I have to go back to that place. I said, why you don't do this? I got no fuel. Hmm. Well, you do have a Twitch, Discord, YouTube, but at the same time, it's handling 720p really good. I don't have any more blaze powder. Yes, figured that out. Okay. Now, maybe we should get another diamond pick. Don't really care about diamonds at this point. We have diamond armor. We have full diamond armor. We have like almost full diamond tools. Let's just make full diamond tools first, so that we don't overextend too fast. So what we need is a diamond hoe, diamond axe, and diamond shovel. So that goes all our tools. We can smelt these up later. Let's get the mending there. We get that. Oh, I made another diamond shovel, and this could be the fortune one. We don't need a fortune axe. We kind of need a fortune hoe if we want more saplings. So we'll go for that. But I prefer a silk touch hoe, just because I can grab leaves with it. But yeah, that's all our diamonds used. We don't really need anything else on us. Okay, we'll put one compass in our inventory, and then we'll lock one compass in the nether. Stream delay, sorry. 05B versus 08B. 05B was just to fix all the crashes. That was the most unstable snapshot. If you were not part of the Discord, then you wouldn't know. But I spent a whole hour tinkering with that to see if it would work. The snapshot would work, but we didn't get to that point. So, yeah, that's a shame. We had to revert the world on that point. But there we go. We got the lodestone here, magnetized to this, and now we can pretty much just go down. I don't have many blocks. We'll grab those. We have no blocks. We just came in here just to put in lodestone, you know. Simple stuff. By the way, I feel like my GPU is dying. Oh. We might use gravel. Yeah, we might have to use gravel. We'll use diorite, who cares? We'll grab those. Yeah. We'll go with that. Next week, add crying obsidian. By the way, Nicholas, I know you want to talk and stuff like that, but why? It might get a lot more annoying if you come out every week and say next week this, next week that. I'm sorry, but like, that's how I feel about it. I appreciate your contributions, but sometimes you gotta chill with that, man. How do I do this? What should I do? I think I'll branch all the way out here. Don't worry about it, Nicholas. I'm just telling you, I'm not gonna ban you or anything, but in the bigger streams, it might be considered spam, just because everyone else is talking and stuff like that. So, if you keep repeating that stuff over and over, it could be considered spam. Well, you do have your video settings up on to high. Yeah, but usually I'm not also running a world at the same time, so. I really gotta put a disclaimer before it starts the stream. Like, no advertisements. Why do people really want advertisements? Why do people want me to say their names or something like that? I don't get it. If I say your name, people will probably just think about not even going to your channel anymore. They'll be like, oh, this guy asked for something that's not so nice. That would have been bad if you placed the gravel. Yeah, let's put on the feather falling. We don't need the gold right now. We are not in a place where piglins can destroy me. Should I get rid of that? Let's get rid of it. So we're just trying to find a good way down, to make a staircase. Maybe this is enough? We can go down like this. And we're trying to actually just get enough ancient debris to cover this, my armor, and my picks, and maybe the sword as well. So what is that? That is 7 items. So in total we should get about 28 ancient debris. It's not too hard to get ancient debris. It's just time consuming. So the only hard part, if any of you play Bedrock, I got an ancient debris on there. But the hardest part of getting that is that if you do a lot of stuff, right? Magma cubes, they start spawning. The big ones start spawning in one wide tunnels for some reason. They're not even that big enough to fit in there. Why are they in there? They start suffocating in there, and then they break off. And the magma cubes are probably the worst thing I've ever experienced in Bedrock Edition. Magma cubes are just the worst, in my opinion. What the heck, man? You could barely hit them as they spawn and stuff like that. It's so different from Java. Java, it's so easy to hit everything. In Bedrock, is just so difficult, in my opinion. Hi, hey, do Redstone. What's going on? By the way, do not ask any Discord questions here. Any questions you have about the Discord stuff. I am not here to... I'm not here to deal with that here, okay? Do not bother me here. I do read your messages, and I do get back to you guys. So, if I already answered the question in the Discord, I will not repeat myself. Because you can read, can you not? What do I need? I toss away the gold. We don't really need gold. Gold is replenishable. And then we need to be on Y14. Okay. What's up? Q&A in Discord, yes. So this might take a while, just because we don't have full enchantments, right? But if we can get at least one thing to Netherite, we can actually do a whole lot more. Because the durability costs are just very, very high. For everything Netherite. Except for armor, which sucks. But armor doesn't really have that big of an increase. Okay. Exactly. This is the more difficult part. Just kidding. You usually find this stuff, but when you run into a big lava pocket, I just tend to turn back. So yeah, my own computer so I can play 24/7. Oh, that's nice, Pixel. Okay. Like I just said, big lava pocket, turn back now. Okay, that's a rip right there. That's a big rip. Let's move out this way. But make sure if you have a laptop or whatever, you don't play it all the time. Or if you do play it, make sure that it's got adequate space for to suck in air for all the fans and stuff like that. Or else overheating will destroy your components inside and reduce its longevity. Because trust me, I have played once using a laptop on a blanket or whatever. And that really destroyed its air intake, and now it's full of dust and stuff like that. And I'm not good enough to go inside there and check it. And plus, it's not. I don't even have it with me, so I can't even test it. Fire resistance equals POG for netherite mining. I usually don't use fire resistance. I only use fire resistance in like not in some desperate situations. Desperate situations always call for fire resistance. Yeah, this is another dead end. Jeez, my luck. I usually don't do it, just because lava is annoying and I don't want to have to pop a single fire resistance just to deal with one lava pocket. Fire resistance is only for situations that can turn out very badly. Which means that badly in the way that I can die, because this is a hardcore mode and I wouldn't want to die yet. Let's grab some of this. Even though, because we have to mine through it, you know, I would mine it with a fortune or a silk touch. It would be horrible if I didn't have those, and I don't have those. I only have one blaze rod and I just used it. Ah. Just thinking about it gets me a little bit annoyed that I didn't spend enough time in the Nether Fortress, but we can always go back. Don't you worry about that. But hello, to anyone new that has joined, how has your day been? And also welcome. My day has been pretty swell at the moment. Did a lot of work yesterday, so I'm not feeling bad. Also, yes. You know what? I feel like I'm not geared up enough to really make a... What is it called? What was I gonna say? To really make a mob spawner. Though I don't remember if we found one. This is a little lava pool, so we can take it easy and slow here and go past it. Like, when would you ever find one type of spider spawners would be string farm for wool and bed mining? Yeah. Bed mining is pretty easy. Bed mining is pretty easy, but I would need a lot of wood as well, and I don't have that. I don't have a good way to get enough without having to spend some hours actually chopping it down. So, bed mining is kind of out of my realm for now. We can just do a simple sheep farm or whatever instead of doing a spider farm. Though we can use it for string and stuff, as you said. And experience. String is very important in some mob farms. But, yeah, we could do something like that. I wish I'd found a spawner down mining as well. I have, like, no way to get a lot of... What is it called? A lot of experience fast at the moment. Which is a problem. I really would like to insta-mine all this netherrack. I'm probably gonna have to risk actually making the... what is it called? The blaze spawner later. But only when I'm prepared enough, okay? I say risk, but I don't want to lose the hardcore world. We gotta take things nice and slow. Let's not be too, like, rambunctious. Plus, we could do some cool things in this world, especially if we keep exploring and stuff like that. We'll see the changes in snapshot versions and stuff like that. And even soon, once we get all geared up, we can fight the Ender Dragon and stuff like that, and we can go to the end, go to the outer end islands, and search for an elytra or something. And then we can really start building in the series. So, first off, the first part of the series is going to be just going to be gearing up, and then sooner when we hit the ceiling for enchantments and stuff like that, we'll start fighting the Ender Dragon. I don't want to make this like too long, but I don't want to cut it short. And plus, I'm not sure if I should put a server for this, just because it is running on my hardware, and I can barely even stream at a good FPS around here. Also, I think I did not change it to 1080p 60. I'm not sure. Is this stream 1080p 30? Can anyone check that? Because it might be running better now that it's 1080p 30. But usually everything I do is 1080p 60. Plus it's, I'm not running on Optifine or Fabric with the lithium and sodium. So we're not getting many boosts to FPS and stuff like that. Any boost to performance. Come on, just 1 inch of debris. This just reminds me of the hours I spent on Bedrock just trying to get Netherite, because I made the world so long ago, but I explored so much of it, and I had to go like 1,000 blocks underground to get to new spawning areas, so that wasn't very nice. This is 1080p HD, so no 60. Dang. Rip, I messed that up. I don't think I can change it now that I've used it. Now that I've set this as my limit. But I don't know, we can try it. I'll re-stream it, I guess. It shouldn't be too much of a pain. I have no idea what you just said. You just sent a blank message? Message retracted. Oh. You sent it and then retracted it immediately, huh? I think it's a little bit laggy when it comes to me. I think I get the messages a little bit slower than everyone else's. Everyone else would see it. Which is weird, because it should be the other way around. I should get it faster, so that I can work on it before someone before someone is able to see more of it. This was not a very good tunnel here. Although we did mine pretty far, we have to switch to our other pickaxe. As I said, I really don't care about wasting diamonds on tools, because we've generated the terrain enough that we have the stupidly high amount of diamonds. So we can actually find those pretty easily. Not to worry about that. And we started it from... Okay, 2 from the edge of the chunk. Okay. So we space out these tunnels every, what is it called? Every 16 blocks, which is like every chunk. So we're starting basically at the same spot, but a chunk back. Okay. I have to keep doing this. Not so fun when you get to the lava phase. Soul sand phase. Soul sand sucks. It's easy to mine through, but hard to trudge through. My problem with it, at least. Eat. Eat, my brother. Oh yeah, I should have had something on my offhand. Why didn't I have something on my offhand? Free up some inventory here. Pick is about to break rut row. If you... I feel like you're... I feel like you're lagging behind like 30 seconds after I do something. You're just like... You see it happen, but I already remedied it like 30 seconds before you said anything. Jeez, man. There ain't no netherite around here. They lied about the ancient debris. Okay, we're not gonna run into that waterfall. Lava fall. A lava cave. I don't like laptop delay. Your delay is but with your hardware and also with your internet as well. Because if your internet can't even provide the data for your hardware to decode, it is not it's not good. Oh, we got it. One ancient debris. Nice. No room. Even nicer. Hidden in the depths. There we go. And then we always do a diagonal cut out here. Because they could spawn a second one anywhere else. But anywhere else near it, I mean. But nope. We got it through. My laptop doesn't even support Bluetooth. Aw. Does it even support Wi-Fi 6? Actually, I think everything supports like Wi-Fi 5. Nowadays. If it doesn't, then people are probably just cheap. Oh yeah, we should put this here because we don't really have a threat of anything that we should shoot down here. Serious dedication, yes. Serious dedication, especially with non-insta-mineable tools at the moment. Non-insta-mining tools. Plus no unbreaking and stuff like that. But we can get netherite on our... Which one should we do first? I think we should do this pick. And if you don't know, when you put netherite on something, when you put a netherite ingot on something, it actually boosts the durability, but it also repairs it at the same time. It's kind of weird. But as long as we have the one that has mending on it, be more durable, then that's good. Hey, Joking Limit, why are you not famous yet? You have that contagious laughter. I was gonna hee-haw right there. I don't know. I don't know. What kind of laughter is what people make? Like hyena? I don't know how to do that Jimmy Fallon laugh where he just dies. He just dies. Just like I love it when Jimmy Fallon dies. In context. Yes. But thank you. Welcome to the stream as well. I thought I found another ancient debris. I was just like, woo! But no. More blackstone. What a sad day. Also, for reasons, we will not be saving every blackstone we find, because blackstone is found everywhere, and plus you can trade it with the piglins, so doesn't really matter. Probably something we'll do in like next, like, what is it, late game, is that we'll probably build a gold farm. Gold farm is going to be very useful for all things. And, you know, we'll probably build an iron farm as well. We got that village nearby. Or nearby. I'm living on the outskirts of the village. Nearby my butt. Don't use that. I use that phrase very lightly. Do not do anything with my butt. Okay. I didn't need to do that one. We'll take that out, though. Hey, Kays, what's going on? Hey, Eric. Oi. Oi, smiley face, smiley face. Everyone's smiling today. Contagious smiles. Aha, bad joke. What bad joke? What am I saying? That is a bad joke here. That I'll get in full netherite today? No, can't be. Definitely won't be able to get it today just because of how slow I'm mining this stuff. Usually takes about like 2 hours to get enough for 7 pieces that we need. Okay. Since we're out of room, we actually have to go behind our little staircase, even though I didn't actually make a staircase with it. I'm from Brazil. Ah. Nice. Oh, jeez, man. You gots to spawn here, right? Hey, boy. Okay. You're not gonna come at me. You little coward. You're a little coward. Refusing to come at me when I see you right there. You exist. I know you do. Cero illegal? Illegal? I don't know how to. But I don't speak Portuguese. I too. Hey, droid expert. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? Oh my goodness. Wow, it was just simple as going behind my staircase. Who would have thunk? Staircases hold a lot of ancient debris, you know, these days. A lot of ancient debris, like one. It's better than none. Okay, I'll talk English. Don't worry about it. You can speak whatever language you like, I just cannot reciprocate that. Nor could I understand some of it. So you want to have a conversation, you're going to have to speak English. Isn't America speak English? There's America, speak American. It's all a joke. It's all a joke, by the way. I'm not serious. I'm not serious about those little speak English things. You speak however you like I said. I may or may not be able to understand you. Come on. Come on. Jeez, man, I can't. Everywhere's a pit of death. Can't catch a break around here. Okay, we're gonna have to go around here and then do the other mining here. Hi, hey Dominus. What's going on? You're funny? Oh, thank you. I'm so funny, guys. Laugh, laugh. I don't have a laugh track or anything. Ha 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 ha. Just like, I don't even have a soundboard, but it would. We can do like an RT game thing where he's just like sometimes puts in the laugh track and puts on a song from Friends. It's obviously very sarcastic, but it's still very funny. Just like assume that your audience is gonna be canned laughter, you know? Jeez, man. Can't catch a break around here. Can I even place anything up there? No, that's the end of the tunnel. I cannot believe my eyes. No. Cannot believe my eyes to no ancient debris anywhere. I just look at the netherrack and stare. Oh, jeez. Come on, man. I like how there's a popular thing where it's like, where on Reddit someone just brings it up after a little while, just like, doesn't ancient debris look like burnt nether roots or something like that? And I'm just like, bro, it doesn't matter what they look like. It matters who they are on the inside, and who they are is a smeltable ingot. A smeltable scrap of an ingot I can use to upgrade my tools. But geez, Pickaxes. They're dying. Burnt cinnamon rolls. The burntest of cinnamon rolls. Even though burntest isn't a word, I apologize for that. If you're still learning English. I apologize to you guys. I just say stuff and it comes out. Hopefully that, there's no top. Yes. Bottom. There's probably bottom, yes. Bottom. I just want one ingot, man. Jeez. Ah. Let's get out of this tunnel. Let's start another one. Let's get out of the nether, man. Let's start a family. I can't take these no goods anymore. Let's just live our life, Charlie. Like one of those, like, supposed to be romantic old school films or whatever. They're just like so over the top with like, we gotta run away and have kids. Burnt Cinnabons. Some rules. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I got some rules. You got a toilet paper rule? Sorry. Not meaning to really make fun out of your spelling mistakes, but spelling is very important. Better not try to make a mistake. Movie reference. Oh lol. Lol. Kids these days starting a relationship is so young, even though their parents had like 4 kids and then their parents had like 8 kids or whatever. Yes, we definitely have better relationships these days, Grandpa. Rolls eyes. I think it would be faster to crawl. See, with crawling, your hitbox is janky, which means when I'm looking at something sometimes, I'm not actually focused directly on it. Like, think about this. If I'm crawling right now and I'm looking at that corner, I might be actually looking a little bit more down. And sometimes, if a lava blade comes at me, that means I'll probably flub it up and just die in a little corner in a little tight space, you know. That's life. That's a good idea. But lava is faster than crawling. Have you ever seen lava chase you that far? Have you ever experienced those moments before death when lava is faster than you, man? Got an Indiana Jones out of a little crawling space. I stole the ancient debris. You can't catch me, lava. You can't catch me, boulder. Yeah, my pickaxes are almost about gone. I think we'll go into the 0 mode before long. And I'll probably stop mining at that point. A volcano in Hawaii, yes. You gotta be very like, imagine if you were that like tone deaf that you were like and you were like, they saw the volcano erupting in Pompeii, why didn't they just run? Why didn't they just run, man? I could have dashed out of there faster than my dining dash and back in '08. Come on, just give me 2 more, man. I just need to find like one little vein. Come on, Scoob. Gotta find another ancient debris. I'm sorry, that's a very bad impression, but I just wanted to do a Shaggy voice there. Okay, we're out, right? 50 durability, 40 more blocks. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can do another 4 there. Okay. We're running very close to this, man. This is not going to be... Okay, we're getting some experience back. How much did we get from that? 25? Yes. 34, okay. We can do another 9 blocks here. I'll probably just mine all the quartz. We don't really need to save any of the quartz around here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's mine some of this quartz so we can keep going. Because this is actually a longer tunnel then. We gotta make sure that we explore these long tunnels. Hopefully we find another quartz pocket soon. Oh, you just found ancient debris. Okay. We got 35. Okay, that's not bad. Yes, yes, yes. Please be 2. Please be 2. Oh my gosh. Why have to be 1? Why it have to be like this? You could have given me the god tunnel. Ah. Okay, we have 50 left on here. I grant you a wish of 3 ancient debris. My wish has not been granted. You fail me, God. Imagine wishing for something as petty as that, and then it doesn't happen, so you just blame God. Why must you tempt me like this? Your Russian roulette of chances. All for naught. Dang it, man. We're out. Only 3, man. Jeez. We could have gotten it. We were just very unlucky. Grant me luck, oh Apollo. I don't even know who the goddess, who the Greek god or goddess of luck is. Wait a minute. 3 equals 1, so no, it's 4 equals 1. What if the 3-wish genie was real? What would you wish for? Hurdy her, I'll wish for more wishes. Her. I'm not gonna say that cliche joke or cliche response again. Okay, let's go all the way up again. I don't even have enough to mine out the top of this so that I can make a staircase. I'm very, very poor. In fact, I should have used those diamonds to actually make more pickaxes before I made the diamond tools. Whatever. Okay, we were actually very close to actual ground there. Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that. We were very lucky with the construction of this tunnel. Gotta say that. And very lucky. Let's not fall down there. Ever. Falls here. I grant you the wish of 9 vein of ancient debris. Next time we find an ancient debris pocket. That normally shouldn't be possible. I say that, but it is technically possible. But I would have I would have to be very, very lucky. Very, very lucky for that. What should I do here? I'll make another pickaxe. I could make iron ones, though. Should I make another pickaxe? I'm not going to spend it on anything else. I guess I'll make another pickaxe. And if we're desperate, we can craft iron ones. I guess that's the plan. The plan has been set in motion. Proceeds to fall in lava after placing a guardrail. Yes. Also, we're just using this iron pickaxe to use it all. We don't really need to smelt it into an iron nugget, because that's not worth it. Unless you have tons of them lying around, and I don't. There's no need. I don't need it. Definitely don't need it. Definitely. Also, we could just do this right now. Oh, let's not do it. I don't just want to craft stairs without a stone cutter, but we can do this down here. We'll go out 2 blocks here. I don't want to jump back up here every single time, which is why I'm doing this. Jumping takes some food, and I barely have any food. Because you always think about the food, right? You should never think about, oh, I have enough to eat if I sprint and jump. But what if you have to fight? What do you have to regain hearts? You won't have enough food then. So always think about that when you're food gathering. It's not all about just if you're going to sprint and run and jump all the time. If you get in a situation where you're going to have to use it to heal up, that's a thing too. There we go. We can make a full staircase up there without hitting our heads on anything. And I'll grab some more blackstone here. There we go. Make sure that we have enough. Oh, I threw away the gravel. We'll grab back some gravel later. Are you gonna bet? Let's bet. Let's bet, actually. I feel like I'm not gonna get enough to make 2 items here. I feel like with this, I'm gonna get enough to make at least 1 ancient debris, but I don't feel like we're gonna get 5 out of this. That's what my bet is. That's my bet, guys. Also, I want to put this here so that we can mine this on the way and stuff like that. Because if this heals up, we can actually use this again and again. And plus, I didn't put anything on the bet. This is just like, this is a no stakes bet. So don't you worry about a thing if you decide to do a little bet here. We're not going to do another truth and dare like that other one time. And look how much it got back up. 200? Dang, mending is powerful. I think the most disappointing thing in any hardcore world is that you kind of forget about all the time that you spent in this world, right? So, if you lose it, you spent like a couple hours gathering netherite and stuff like that, and progressing your world. So you died, you lose everything, then you're like, aw, so sad. But in the other time, you're like, I'm kind of proud of what I did, you know? I'm kind of proud I spent my life like that. So you gotta look at things differently sometimes. Don't be too sad. And also, be glad that you did it. Unless your hardcore world was ended very abruptly, then I can understand how frustrating it might have been. Just going in an hour in and then just dying. Just like, oh, I got all this iron and stuff like that. By the way, anyone here, are you opposed to any streams on Twitch? Because I feel like I'll stream everything here, but if you want to watch it on Twitch, I could do that as well. I was gonna regulate only reaction streams on YouTube and stuff like that, but maybe we'll do other gameplay stuff because mostly YouTube is Minecraft. So, but I'm really willing to play the new Diamond and Pearl remakes when they come out on stream, because that's my first Pokemon game, and I feel like I'm just gonna hit it with the nostalgia bomb when I get into it. And we'll play and read all the text and stuff like that, you know, with like with a little acting, you know, just act a little bit. That's what I don't get. If you have a hardcore world, don't you do daily backup and you just revert time? So the only reason I'm doing any backups at all for the hardcore world is only because what if the snapshot corrupts anything, right? So even though I'm spending time in the new snapshot, it could mean nothing if the world corrupts, right? So that's the only reason I'm doing it. I'm not doing it because I could fake my own death in hardcore or whatever. But yeah. Also, if we do revert, right, it's kind of like this. If I don't play any time else for the rest of the week, which is often what I do because I have a lot of things to do, and I don't have time to spend. I don't have that much time to spend on advancing one world very far when I have other focuses outside of this, and plus other worlds to play on. But if we only do it 1 week, and we have to reset 1 week, you know, that is kind of a big setback, but it means that that's just a punishment for playing on a corrupt snapshot, or just dying in general, right? Like, we can always continue off from the last death, but it kind of feels wrong. It kind of feels kind of cheaty, going back in a hardcore world just because you died and you couldn't accept that you died, right? Because there's a way to actually, you can open land here and turn on cheats, and then you can get back into life pretty easily, instead of just spectating the mode, or instead of just being in spectator mode or deleting the world outright. So there's like no real penalty for dying in hardcore, if you think that that you should be able to use stuff like that to get your world back, in case you feel like your death was like undeserved or or something like that. Also, I did say I wanted to get this back. I feel it's like cheating. It doesn't feel right. Because you played on this mode just because it was harder. It's one life. But if you wanted a world that can span a long time, you would just play on hard mode. Without having to do hardcore mode, any death and stuff like that. So there's hardcore mode is no different from hard mode, except for the fact that you go into spectator mode once you die. So there's really nothing much to that, or much to say about that. Like, if I'm doing only hardcore because I'm basically streaming every single second that I play on here. So yeah, basically just like you get to see progress in this world as it happens without any cuts or whatever. I'll probably do videos on this, but only if I'm building something or something like that. Because usually I'm trying to do like farm progress or progress to make myself better in hardcore. And those would be for streaming purposes, but for building purposes, I think it's kind of boring to watch like a building stream, because for me, building is not that simple. I don't build like simple structures. I build very, 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 very detailed structures if I want to build. Anything you see that I haven't built before is just because I didn't put any effort into it. But when I put effort into building, things can get very, very slow and drags on, because I'm trying to make things look good without following a set instruction path. I like to be very creative with it. Oh, jeez. Not again. You foul beast. Imagine calling a liquid a foul beast. In 1.17 releases, videos can be cool. See, when 1.17 releases, I'll be doing videos on... it'll be like Season 3 of EchoCraft or whatever. And that's gonna be like my main primary focus. But if we still have this single-player hardcore world, we can still play it. Like, this world, this would have been a different world had I not accidentally deleted the other hardcore world in that backup transfer thing. So this we could have still been on that hardcore world that I did in the Nether update snapshot. But at least we're doing it here with the new cave generation, which is buckling my computer, and I'm gonna have to get into one soon. Soon meaning like by 2022. Minecraft. Hey, Seer. I feel like you were already here. I'm sorry about that. Minecraft. Yes. Minecraft. Hashtag Minecraft. Whoa, we got it! Say it more. Hashtag Minecraft. Oh, we got 3 here. Okay, this was not a diagonal. This is not a diagonal. But we got 3 here. Oh, jeez, man. Hashtag Minecraft works, guys. It's like those things where people like pressing A actually makes your catch rate higher or whatever in Pokemon. Obviously that's not true, because it would be a stupid thing to implement if it was true. But like it's like, oh, something happened while I was doing this. It must have been this. This was definitely the cause. No, not Minecraft. Mince Raft. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. Mince Raft. Dang it. I think I've only got that title screen card once. I'd be surprised if a lot of people come forward and say they got it without tweaking the title screen rarity and stuff. Come on, man. I just want to place a block. Can I ask for that? Let me brace. Let me brace. Okay, that's the end of the line for us. Yep, we're headed back with some more quartz. So Mince Raft got me to this point. So Mince Raft got me 6. Got me 3 more. Interesting. Mince Raft is real, guys. Herobrine is real. Herobrine is real confirmed. Imagine a Minecraft ends and people ask for a Minecraft remake. Oh my goodness. That's actually quite an amusing thought. Just like no Minecraft 2, we want a Minecraft remake. Just walking on the crunchy netherrack. Crunch, 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 crunch. Now with 4 dimensions. Wow. Can't you believe it? Minecraft never dies. I tell it's a remake, you could say. It's not a remake. It is most definitely not even, I can even say, remotely considered a remake. It's not even based... You could say something is inspired or based off Minecraft, right? But Minecraft... You can't really say you could remake Minecraft without the game being, like, dead, you know? Oh, look, I remade Minecraft. And you would say if you made Minecraft compatible with other devices and stuff like that, that they don't support, like Minecraft on a TI-84 or whatever. You wouldn't say I remade Minecraft on a TI-84. You would say that you made Minecraft on a TI-84. But yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, we're out of room for this as well. I'll scrap it with this, and then we'll go here. I kind of want to keep the, even though nether quartz is renewable, it's quite a while to get a lot of it from a what's it called, from Piglin barter trade. You can't even get a full shulker of it if you just traded for like an hour. Non-stop, you know. Unless you got one of the super trader stations that you can build from Nembomb. Yeah, gots to move it. I forget. Nether gold ore doesn't really give that much experience. I was like, when I was playing Bedrock, I was like, why doesn't this give as much experience? I thought it gave more on Java, but no, apparently it doesn't give that much at all. It probably cycles through like 0 to 3 experience that can give you, rather than like regular ores in the overworld or something like that, giving you much more. I think at least like 3 to 4 maybe. Yeah. I really don't know the experience count for ores, but I assume it's a bit. It's a much more than nether gold ore. If they don't drop the ore block itself, right? You know what we could get to? We could get 2 ingots with this one pick. It's not too outlandish. We got lucky, but you know, it's not too outlandish to think about it. But I'm still betting that we're not gonna get it. And we're not counting using this pick, remember. We're counting using this pick. Because the other pick is mending, and we kind of cheapened our way with mending on that one run. Come on, man. We're going back. The turn of shame. Can't believe they added caves to Minecraft. I know, right? Gosh. Caves definitely did not exist before the Nether update, guys. So insane Minecraft forgot to add caves for so long. Okay. How many blocks away is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, yeah, we can do a 7 out here. Actually, we could do it right here, right? Yeah. Actually, no. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And I got that right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. From here is the... Okay, it's up against that wall. Let's see if it's the same as that. Yeah, it's up against that. Good. Dude, I can't believe it, but they added Minecraft into Minecraft, man. So sick. So sick, man. Have you ever heard of that? Gosh darn it. Please don't be two, just for me to win the bet. Oh, jeez. Did I grab it? No, I didn't. What the heck, man? I'm not in dire situations yet. Where'd it go? Hello? Did it? What? What happened to it? It was definitely in here, right? Did it actually disappear into nothing? What? I could have gotten an 8. What happened to it? Hello? When it was up in the lava, right? So it must have like it must have went up because that's how things work. Like, oh shoot. What? It should have just went up to the surface of the lava then. F3B. Right? It must have like fallen up through the blocks? Hello? Where'd it go? My guy, I got gypped. Where did that ancient debris go? Hello? Am I hallucinating? Did I not get an ancient debris and it didn't happen? Didn't give me it. Your mind took it. Is it over there? No? It just disappeared. We could have gotten 8. But because that happened, I technically didn't lose the bet, but I did lose the bet. Where in the world did it go, my guy? I wanted that. That was my ancient debris. It disappeared on me. You see this look of frustration right now? I'm exasperated. That's a joke, by the way. Can't see any life in anyone's skins. Rip. Definitely a big rip right there. We're also gonna need a new fire resistance potion. Jeez. Where'd it go? I'm tired of your nonsense, Lau. Why you gotta be this way? Maybe it's gonna be around here. It's gotta have fallen through the wall or something. You can't do this to me, Mojang. Where did that go? I thought it's supposed to survive in lava. And I lost the pickaxe because I wasn't paying attention. Ah. Whatever. I don't really care about the pickaxes, like I said. We have so many diamonds and we can always trade for new ones with the villagers. Not too big of a deal. But it would be nice to not break any. Also, we basically have no use for diamonds. Because usually I want diamonds in order to trade for materials and stuff, but diamonds, we're not on a multiplayer server where people would actually want diamonds to be used as a... So, technically the only thing I would really want to use it is for blocks and for, if I wanted to create a whole lot more, not ender chests, enchantment tables and stuff like that. But all in all, diamond not too useful. Unless we die and have to re-gear, but I wouldn't be dying in hardcore. I gotta put out a wanted poster for that ancient debris. I gotta put out a wanted poster for that ancient debris, man. Wanted ancient debris last found in the depths of the Nether. Come on. Reward 1 diamond. Give me that piece. I deserved it. Yeah, we can basically mine infinitely with mending. So we're definitely gonna find another ancient debris piece in a while. In a good while, at least. Dude, I thought that was a piglin for a second. I was like, I'm dead. I was like, I'm so dead. Piglin's gonna come for my family. A dead person. I thought it was a piglin, but it was only a dead person. My goodness. My eyes. They always deceive me. I thought it was Grandpa standing right behind me, but no, it was just Grandma who died like 2 years ago. Dang. The corpses of Minecraft have a story to tell. What will you listen to? The story of the first Enderman? Or the story of the Nether versus the Wither? Minecraft Legends Hero Bride. You don't think we have a story to tell? Jeez, man. Don't worry, you don't need to correct yourself with person. I know what you mean. No big A. No big A. So what was it? 7 blocks from the center here? 3, 4, 6, 7. Do I have any more food? I have cooked pork chops, but honestly, cooked pork chops are basically the same as golden carrots. Like, I was thinking about it one time. I was just like, why am I crafting all these golden carrots? Let's actually check, like, how much they actually mean if I were to use pork chops instead of golden carrots. And turns out, not that big of a difference, so don't be sad about your hoglins farms or whatever. Infinite food, and it's infinite good food. Just that if you want that extra saturation for like battles or something, for when you're PvPing or PvEing, it's probably more useful to have golden carrots on hand. But for regular everyday travel, I think pork chops just do enough. Just do very, very fine. To grow an immunity to cyber conversation. What do you mean? I am not immune to anything. Not even cyber conversation. Looks like I have a cyber conversation problem. You don't know me. I know what's in my rights. It reminds me of this video of this Karen or something getting pushed down by police. Like, police say, "Get out of the car, you're under arrest." And then she's just like saying, she just keeps saying, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I am not under arrest. I'm American. I'm free." Just like, what the heck, man? Those people exist. You better do as they tell you, man. You're just because it's a free country and you do something bad and you have consequences. You can't just say I have my rights and stuff like that and get away with anything. Back from lunch. How much ancient debris do you got so far? Well, it should have been 8 ancient debris. But welcome back from lunch. Well, we lost one in the fire. It was so strange. I thought it didn't burn in lava. Don't make that face, Sierra. I know what's going through your mind. Thanks. No worries. By the way, just remember, always remember, to like and subscribe because it's past the 1 hour mark. I totally forgot to say that last time. But apparently, also, if you never noticed, apparently there's some minor changes to the Blackstone. Like, I think there's some changes that make these rocky textures look a little bit more clearer. So I think that's the thing that they did. But otherwise, it was very, very subtle. That's one thing that I missed in the snapshot. I didn't think it looked there. But that doesn't mean that I missed it. That I didn't miss it. It doesn't burn a fire lava. Well, you can check the VOD on this later. Start watching from the 50-minute mark. See that I lose a nether debris. An ancient debris piece. And I couldn't find it. Whoever was here can testify to that I did thoroughly search it. And that's why my fire resistance is gone. After I say make sure to like and subscribe, I lose 1 like. Dang, that's harsh, man. Stream mining is a bad idea there. Why is it so bad? Why is it so bad, Legs? Tell me why. This opens up a whole lot of room for bed mining later on. When I don't have any beds at hand. Any wool or any anything at hand. Any wood at hand. Dang it! I lost another like. Shoot! I can't believe it. Ask for likes doesn't work. It's just bad. Then what do you suggest I do? by the way. If any of you didn't get it, I did. I said it very sarcastically. I don't really care if you don't want to like or subscribe. Okay. It helps me, but it's fair if you don't want to like or subscribe. I just asked for it because I think it's neat that you could support me like that. Joking again with the update. Why am I thinking? Modding that edit update, overworld update, so next to the end update confirmed at least. I would like to see that along with combat update. So, I honestly think that the end update could come, but I'm also like, I feel like they should just do the biome update fast, so that they get it out of the way before an end update. But if they do an end update, it's probably going to be it's probably going to be combat update 2.0 as well, just so they can basically like say, hey, 1.9 is coming again. We're going to change the world. We're going to change the end again, and we're also going to change the combat again. Welcome to Minecraft, kids. Oh, jeez, man. It was already on update when that was Elytra? Yeah, that was what I was referencing. The flux spore from thermal makes this super easy, huh? Interesting. I hope the end update didn't become... What? Did it become Nether? They probably don't. They have a lot of ideas that they want to do, as you can see by their tweets and stuff like that. It's just that it takes time to implement them. Like, it takes time to do stuff, and I hope no one here has the mindset of throw more money, throw more developers on it. Just like, that's not how things work. More money does not mean more things will be done. More cores does not necessarily mean more performance, or more gigahertz does not simply mean more IPC or instructions per clock. Things that are important to performance. Though what Minecraft really needs to do in terms of performance and stuff like that is add themselves actually add multi-threading, because I feel like most people are running dual core with 4 threads, and like anything with more threads on it. I feel like most people are running that nowadays, especially since they're using it in laptops. I think Chromebooks are an exception. I don't know how much they have, how much they're using it, but I think Chrome OS is a very light OS. Endermite. Enderite? No. There could be an ancient end ore. I don't want trees, grass, and crops in caves. What? What kind of... Look, I don't want any greenery in Minecraft, guys. Like titanium from the end. I was pointing out the bland in the name. Endermite. Oh. Or floating islands above the current ones, but in crazy alien colors like red or blue. What? What? Why would they be above the current ones? I don't get why they would make that sort of terrain generate. I know, to get your point here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. There we go. We see the line. We see the goodness. We'll mine some more. Make them colors humans can't see, like infrared or X-ray. X rays. No, 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 no. The update is already addressing how colorblind people see Minecraft, and this accessibility option is very, very good in my opinion. My opinion. Because the colors are purple, black, pink, white, and a bit of gray. I don't know, but there's no sun and moon, so why not? Oh my goodness. Imagine the whole end lights up a different color once you defeat the Ender Dragon. Wouldn't that be great? I mean, I think it does that already, but like it's a subtle change. I'm not sure though. They do it with the wither. If you're in range of the wither, the like shading gets a bit darker and sharpened around you. Have you ever seen that? End colors are black, violet, yellow, which is good. End's concept is teleportation. Yeah. I just feel like they're gonna add some like spory, some spore black moss to the end or whatever. Which could be very interesting. Not gonna lie. And I feel like they're gonna add a tree type to the end. Because there's really no way to live in the end. And I feel like if they're gonna make the end somewhat habitable, they're gonna have to try and do that. Fix that up. Because that was kind of their goal with the Nether update. So you can't really survive in the end. And if you're gonna add like an end, like if you're gonna add like another city or another civilization, they're gonna have to be able to survive there. So it makes sense to make it like that. But apparently Endermen don't eat, or they should eat, used to eat chorus root or whatever. So I also, if the end update comes, the question is if they're gonna change the Enderman at all, right? Like, is the Enderman gonna change? And my answer to that is maybe. Maybe the Enderman will change, like, only very slightly, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Did I do that right? Last time. Was I... Weren't I supposed to count from 10 or something? No, I think it's 7. Okay. Let's count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Teleporting islands, yes. Islands that move location. Interesting. I feel like they can add teleporting paths. Not gonna lie. I feel like the end is just so big and vast that I feel like they're gonna add a teleportation device or teleportation mechanic besides ender pearls, right? Because ender pearls have technically mid-range. And I know Simply Stark did a video, I think, a long time ago, where he mentions that you can trident an ender pearl across end islands. But that is it's very dangerous, plus it's not very, it's not very viable, to do that for every single end island, because it takes a while, it takes a little bit to set up, and plus, you're gonna have to, you need stuff that, is technically late game-o. End gateways already exist. Lytra already exists, guess there's a reason for teleporting paths. I don't know what you mean by end gateways already exist. Like, those are not craftable, right? Like, I'm talking about things that we can craft and that we can use, like a redstone device. And elytras already exist. We always have more modes of transportation available, man. You're gonna say the elytra wasn't necessary just because we had horses and pigs? Depth Strider wasn't necessary because we already had boats? I don't know. I don't know. I don't get the kind of argument that's like we shouldn't have options, you know. An end nether portal would be cool only in the end game. It's obtainable, especially if you're in the end. If you're in the end, if you don't have any rockets, you're not flying much with that elytra. You're not flying much with that elytra. So you really can't travel with an elytra in the end without rockets. And if you don't think about if you don't have the foresight of having rockets before, and if you keep going out further, you might not even have rockets to reach back to the main end island, or even to try to find an end gateway with the elytra. The elytra is pretty much useless without a steady supply of rockets. So can't really use it for exploration or anything like that until you get rockets. I gotta keep pounding it in, like. When you get stuff, you're kind of expected to use it. And if there's no way to get rockets in the end, like somehow they're gonna add like a gunpowder thing, or like what is it called? Because you could make the lore reason why there's no rockets in the end, based on their ships, right? The ships move. Ships move from the end cities and stuff like that. So technically, they only need to glide up there, glide down to a spot. But what's the point of gliding down if you can't get back up to the ship as well? Are you just gonna parachute like a Fortnite? Like you're in a Fortnite thing? Use boats in the end? Kill paper? If there was a way to teleport structures, like build a house or move cheats or vanilla. So I'm only suggesting teleport, some kind of teleport system. That you don't need to have chunk loaders based on it or whatever, because they're technically, you can't really chunk load stuff in the end. I don't think the main end island is always chunk loaded, so we got that. And Ender Pearl stasis chambers, this is what I'm talking about, because technically you can teleport everywhere in the end, but you have to load that spot where your Ender Pearls are. And that means if you're traveling in a group or something, one person has to be there. At least one person has to be there to load the chunks and trigger the Ender Pearls chamber. And plus, we have already weird ways of traveling the end. If you're a very high skilled technical player, you can already make an ice path, a frosted walker ice path, where you can put boats on, and then you can travel very far distances. But that takes a lot of effort that I don't think the average player will be able to do, or will want to do, for their survival worlds, or their survival servers. Chorus Fruit is insanely OP in 2v2t. Yeah, Chorus Fruit is pretty OP from escaping someone, from escaping certain death situations. Am I the only one who thinks Netherite is overrated? I feel like a lot of people think it's overrated, but the gains that you get from it, I think, outweigh any argument of overrated. Because people think it should be more powerful or whatever, and I was like, no, it's kind of balanced the way it is. Like, it's a thing that isn't renewable and stuff like that, and it has to resist stuff like that's in the Nether. So basically, gas explosions, skeletons, zombie pigmen, and stuff like that. You know, if they were to find this pretty easily, that'd be quite a difficult thing. But Netherite has durability, which is the best point in any of this. Is that diamond tools? I don't know how many of you extensively grind for stuff in Minecraft, because I always do. Diamond tools. In the stream, you can even tell, I've gone through 4 pickaxe durabilities just trying to find a lot of ancient debris, right? But if I had one ancient debris tool, this would be boosted, I think, to 2,000 or 2,500 or something. And I could mine like thousands of more blocks with that. And plus with armor. Also, yes, we can also mention the fire resistance and lava resistance thing, which is Obviously good if you plan on dying a lot, but I don't really consider it too big of a feature just because I don't die a lot. But yeah, the knockback resistance is also pretty good in PvP and PvE, so you really can't complain that it's not very good at anything, or say that it's worse than Diamond or something like that. Like, there's a lot of advantages to it that are pretty balanced. Because I feel like if it was too OP, I'd be like, dang, that's not that much fun. But the way that's implemented makes sense in the whole scheme of Minecraft mechanics and stuff like that. Durability, I use mending. I could use... What kind of argument is that? I'm actually very curious what kind of argument that is. I'm using mending on this diamond pickaxe, but I don't want to use mending all the time because I'd have to go back and forth to a place where I can get experience, where I can keep getting experience. You know what I mean? With Netherite, you lessen the time that you have to go back and get experience, stuff like that. If you have an Enderman farm, great. But if you're mining in the overworld or the Nether, you're gonna have to go there. You're gonna have to go there. Like, if it's fast farm for you, great. But I don't like doing things unnecessarily. Like, I don't want to have to spend time to go back and forth to fix up my tools just to do one project. You know, right? I don't know if you feel that way, but I certainly do. It takes up more time than necessary and breaks the pace. I found out why it burned to click on the ancient debris. A few days ago, I said I am honorable due to Netherite coming out, and I was only good in Diamond Gear, and they said it's not really worth the time. Oh no, wait, there's someone else talking. I'm just not enchanted. We're in like two shots you. So if you're watching the trailer, you would have seen that the Netherite they had on wasn't really enchanted. So it's not really indicative of what you can really expect if you haven't enchanted your armor. But the Warden is supposed to be tough, supposed to be strong and stuff like that. And it's just that it may or may not be it's gonna be stronger than you think, but it may not be as tough as anything else. It could even have a boss bar, but I feel like if it's gonna be sneaking around and stuff like that, I mean, technically it doesn't really matter. Technically it doesn't really matter if it has a boss bar or not, because even if it's sneaking around and stuff like that, even if it doesn't make any sense, you still won't know where it is unless you actually see it for yourself. So it might actually be a little bit threatening to see a Warden boss bar appear when you're near one, because you're kind of scared now. You don't know where it is, and it's very close to you because the boss bar would be close to would appear to you if you're close to it. So I'm guessing like 5 hits from Warden with full protection, 3 Thorns 3. Thorns doesn't matter in terms of protection, in terms of protecting you. If the Warden takes 5 hits to kill you, it's definitely not going to take enough Thorns damage to die from it. Like, imagine hitting an Iron Golem with protection 4, all armor, and Thorns 3. Your Thorns armor is gonna get torn to pieces, and the Iron Golem's not gonna die. I like the Warden's gonna come out. I hope it comes out with the biomes. I don't really get Mojang's logic. I don't know what you don't get. I hope it's not like one of those like stupid arguments that's just like man, I don't get why they hyped up the Warden and haven't released it yet. Because that just tells me you don't know how development works. What the heck? Did I do this? Why did I do this? Did I do this wrong? I'm doing something wrong. Axolotls are endangered species, but they want you to make them attack guardians, lol. Well, just because they're an endangered species doesn't mean they can't defend themselves. Or defend you, right? Defend your friend, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, I don't think you should expect anything to like. Who owns Minecraft this chat right now? I would like you to do a favor. You can ask if you want to ask someone. I don't know. I don't have Minecraft, you know. I'm definitely not streaming Minecraft at the moment. No siree. See if ancient debris does get burnt when touched by lava. See, thing that happened to me, I feel like it's just a freak accident. Like I mined it on a tick where it wasn't being ticked correctly. I get it. They don't want to kill endangered species, but they want to attacked by other mobs like guardians. Well, everyone, any animals have preys and predators. Oh, we found some. Thank goodness. Like everyone has a prey and a predator, man. Every time you try to refute any logic, it seems like you're coming up with like very weird excuses and not so much reason. And of course it would have some efficient like some attack mode for guardians, right? Because they're both like water creatures, and they would know like they would know kind of like where their stats are among them, what their environment pertains to. You good, bro? What do you mean, am I good? I'm always good. Just got a little bit of ranty because I've been fed some logic that some reasonings that do not make much sense. Just a little exasperated. Oh, talking to legs. Ah. Axolotls are endangered in real life, but in Minecraft they're infinite, lol. Everything's technically infinite in Minecraft. Like, you can't adhere to that concept, right? Like, you trade a pigman. You trade a piglin. Just gold. And they give you blackstone for free. I mean, not for free. Infinitely. They give you gravel infinitely. There's so many things that are infinite in Minecraft that shouldn't exist. Because of mass and stuff like that. How mass energy conversion works. Like, things shouldn't be infinite if they were to adhere to realism for mobs and items. But no, you have a mob cap. You have hostile mobs that spawn within a certain radius. And that's all because they're focusing on gameplay, not on realism at that point. Like, you think Netherite is real? Why would they add that? It's a game, it's fantasy. They can choose what's real and they can choose what's fantastical. Like some things, like the Nether. Nether isn't real. Have you ever seen a Nether in real life? No. They can add a lot of fantastical elements to it. Because it isn't so real. But in the overworld, where things are more like real life. They kind of want to spread some information, spread some activism on certain endangered species like pandas and stuff like that, and the biomes they reside in, because it's educational. Okay, that's out. I'm out of there. We're I guess we're only gonna get 2 things ancient to breed up. Where's the way out again? Where's the way out again? Oh, it's here. Okay. A bit scared right there. Just like, I'm lost in this house of. Yeah. This. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I mine so much quartz, and I don't even have fortune. Jeez, man. What can I get rid of that I don't care about? Whatever. I'll get rid of that stack of gravel. It's infinite. Well, let's get ourselves a thing there. Let's get ourselves. I think we'll use. Should I use blackstone bricks? Should I use polished blackstone? Maybe polished would look okay. We got a lot of polished here. As I said, I didn't really want to do this without stonecutter because I lose a bit of material on this. But we're going to do it anyway. We don't really need the glass bottle. But I don't think we were that high up. I could be wrong. Ah, so close. Rip Rudy. We wouldn't have made it with those 4 anyway, but at least we can walk without having to jump up quite a bit of stairs. Are axolotls late for the aquatic update? No. Because they don't spawn in oceans. They spawn in the biomes. They spawn in the lush cave biomes, so no. Yeah, we're not late. I don't think. Because a lot of ideas need to be implemented over time. Like, if you think the smithing table was a little late, then I don't know what to say. The smithing table was just didn't have a reason to be implemented until now, you know. Until the Nether update, I mean. Huh, why did I get a compass again? It doesn't lead to this place. It leads to spawn. But I guess from spawn I could figure out where I'm going. I might need another lodestone. We'll probably raid another bastion and find one. I don't really want to use my netherite on it yet, but at least we can upgrade. What should I upgrade first? I think I'll upgrade the 2 pickaxes first. Well, it's better to have 2 netherite pickaxes at this point in time, I think. I wonder if pigs have a piglin alternative. Then why don't we? I wonder if pigs have a piglin alternative. Then why don't we have a chickling, cowling, beeling? That would be crazy looking. That'd be interesting. Because if you were to humanify a cow, it would kind of be like a minotaur, right? Like, but I don't know where those would be in the world. So it'd be an interesting idea. Don't think they're going to do it. Oh, I didn't I also didn't put my mending tool on there. Could have got some things there. There we go. Let's get that pickaxe. As you see, it restored a little bit as well. It was basically at 0. And we're at 472. So yes. Should I do that though? Yes. I'm going to be mining for more. Doesn't really make sense not to. And we can do some upgrading here. What would this be? Efficiency 1? Okay. I don't want to use the lapis on that. What should I put efficiency on? I think I'll put efficiency on here. Yes, it's unbreaking. Okay, we got unbreaking and efficiency. Okay. We do also do unbreaking there. We don't really need unbreaking on the hoe. Let's do that, and we'll finish it off with something on the hoe. Yeah, so that's good. I think we have a good setup here. Let's get things in place how I usually get them in Minecraft. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll get some more blackstone and make the thing a little bit better. Don't really need the water bucket going into Nether. I should actually put a chest in front for things that I wouldn't be bringing into the Nether, just in case. I'll put it here. Grab that. What wouldn't I bring it to the Nether? I wouldn't bring a regular compass. I wouldn't bring a water bucket or a clock. I wouldn't bring a bed. So there's a couple things. Okay, we got that kind of food going on. We have a spyglass that we can use. Lapis. We'll put it back in the chest over there. It looks like it fits at 1.13 because of its purpose. Lol. Well, if it's purpose, we can't, like, if they added it, they would have had to add, like, a lush cave or something, right? In order for it to have a habitat to spawn in. But, axolotls, I don't recall if they're saltwater creatures. I'm pretty sure. Are they saltwater creatures? I don't know. You can Google search that up for a second. But, yeah. If they're saltwater creatures, they're probably not going to be, I mean, if there were or water creatures, they're probably not going to be in an ocean. They'll probably be in an underground cave or a riverbed. So, if that's the type of thing they are, then that's how the type of thing they are. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to get a stone cutter. Mountains, I'm worried on archaeology. Archaeology is going to be good, I think. Archaeology, I would just like the pots. The pots are nice. Archaeology, I almost forgot. Yeah, mountains and archaeology are becoming forgotten. The mountains, I think they're still really working on it. I think Henrik is supposed to work on it. But he's focusing on the caves for now. He's focusing on how the caves generate. And I think after that, he'll focus on mountain generation. I think he believes that the caves are more important than mountains when it comes to implementing features. Which, I don't know if you agree with him on it, but I certainly can see it. Okay, we had that there. I was wondering where it went. Gosh. Yeah, really surprised me about that. To be honest, I'm more excited for deeper oceans. I'm not sure if they're gonna make deeper oceans, but I think they could. It's not out of the question yet. Or at least I believe. I believe that we can win. Some mountain features are on bedrock. I'm not entirely sure about that. If we're talking about the goats, yes, they are on bedrock and not on Java. But I'm pretty sure they're working on the spiral mountains and stuff like that. the spirally type mountains. Or not spiral types. Like a spiral top with I'm not sure the mountains in Bedrock are generating powdered snow on it as well yet. Like the only thing I think they have is goats. That it's not on Java yet. I'm not sure who's working on goats. I'm pretty sure, although maybe Lady Agnes is working on axolotls and then going to work on goats as soon as possible. Not sure about that though. It's all just conjecture. I think they will add mountains or plateau for every biome. No, I think they're just going to add... I think they're just going to update the existing mountains. I don't think they're ever going to really do that. Add a mountain type for every biome. Because it kind of doesn't make sense. You know, Plains Mountain? What is a Plains Mountain? We got Savannah Plains because Savannah Plains exist, but... Have you ever seen a mountain in the Midwest? Mountains can become more amplified, or that's it, unless mountain caves. So, cave carvers, if you don't know, the caves that were in before the cave update, those were carved out by certain features, certain algorithms, and based on those, they can actually go. They're actually carving out in the air surface, right? Above the surface a lot more than you think, because it's carving air through air. You're not really seeing it, so they're probably going to expand the height on that, and mountain caves will still be a thing, but there'll probably be more caves, and they might even be big caves, like big caves in the big mountains. But I'm not sure if they're going to add the noise cave carver or the noise cave types to the upper cave echelon, but we'll see. Hey, Discuff Guy, welcome. I had a strange feeling that they're joking about mountain generations of Lamau. When the mountain update will be done, they will actually separate mountains and hills. Mountains are still pretty big. If you can find a big one, I guess. But they're definitely bigger than regular hills. Mountain caves already exist. Yes, but they could be a lot. They could use the new carver type systems into it. Noise caves in the mountains is what I was talking about. Yeah, but yeah. So I'm pretty sure noise caves do not go above a certain Y level. But mountain, I think the regular carvers go to like Y80 or something. But since they're adding the ore distribution of stuff, of iron and stuff like that, right? They're adding that stuff. They're adding emerald. They're adding coal. A whole lot more at the top of the world. Now, why would they do that if the mountains aren't going to be as tall as that? So I'm assuming that they're going to up the scaling of regular mountains and stuff like that. To a much higher degree than we've probably seen in the trailer, because they upped the world limit, the world height limit by 64 from the bottom, from the top and from the bottom. So I think the tallest we can really see it generate is probably in the 200s, which would be totally whack. Because imagine you at sea level is 64, right? 64. You're going to have to climb up all that. And you're going to see it from the distance. Just a huge, huge unwavering mountain in the distance. Shadowing over you. And you're like, I'm going to have to climb that. Or I'm going to have to go through that or go over it. Or go past it or something. So I'm not sure if that's going to work out that much. But when the mountains have a different sea level, have a different level, rather than the sea. So I think most of the terrain in the mountains, like the flatter terrain, starts at like 80 or something. So technically it isn't that wild, but if you were to look from the beach biome, if you go like boating for a little bit. Beach biome can connect straight to mountains. That's gonna be wild to look at. Especially if they're gonna be snow-topped and stuff like that. Powdered snow-top. Is this another Netherite mine? Yes, it is. But hey, Zard. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys' day been if you're just joining now? Andesite diorite will generate layers like sedimentary rock. I think they will no longer generate underground. I don't think that's going to be true at all. Also, we got more ancient debris. Sedimentary rock doesn't mean that it ends there, right? Like, they could do it like a mesa biome. But I'm not sure if they really want to go around the mesa biome, just because they know how people will dig things out in a mesa, like layer by layer, and then have a huge gaping chunk or layer out of their Minecraft world. I'm not sure if they're thinking of replicating that in case anyone wants diorite and stuff like that. Cheese, spaghetti all the way. This update is so complicated, every week a few changes. Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff. Like, every snapshot I feel like it would have made... It makes the game a little bit more different. Like, you couldn't play the game and think it's the same update. Every single snapshot, so... It's like the biggest update in Minecraft history ever. Good morning from China. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Morning. Dang. It's almost evening for me. So you're at the start of your day. I'm at middle to the end of my day. And we're just hanging out, stripping away the netherrack. Yes. But let's hear anybody's thoughts on what's in the next snapshot, because obviously a lot of people are gonna say Warden, 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 but I don't think it's gonna happen in the next snapshot. But we'll see. You know what they could do? They could start off the month with a bang and show off archaeology for a second. Like, that could be a thing. Or they could just keep on iterating and put the biomes in the underground with all the cave generation. Midnight for me, dang. Deep slate, grim slate, or deep slate? Yes, deep slate twice. But yeah, deep slate is good. Deep slate is nice. I do like my deep slate. I think it makes a lot more sense than Grimstone. Like, Grimstone might have sound cool to your youngins, your kids, and stuff like that, but Deep Slate makes more sense. Grim Slate for the win. Warden, maybe. Deep Grim. I prefer Slate Stone. Yeehaw. Give me that slate stone. The grimmest. I can't believe you gave me the grimmest of stone. What were you thinking for this birthday present, Martha? Okay, we're... That's out of the way there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. The next snapshot will be skulk items and blocks. Oh, that's right. I mean, I feel like that would come. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I feel like King B-Dogs is working more on the Warden than the skulk biome. But he did add the skulk sensors, but maybe that's what he's working on. Things to do with entities first before moving on to blocks and stuff. Because with blocks, I think he has to collaborate more with the texture artists and stuff like that, especially with their features. But he could implement a whole lot of the the mechanics out of those blocks, because apparently the skulk is supposed to like encroach or spread, you know, spread on people. Spread on people. It might be more deep caves or ore tweaks. I think there's definitely going to be ore tweaks, but I could feel them doing biomes. They're probably going to add like ore veins or something if they keep on doing ore tweaks. Because the ore veins in general, I think, are very boring. I mean, the regular ore generation is very, very boring. I feel like the veins, the veiny type, or even more like a very rare type of vein. Like that goes like one of the noise caves or whatever. Like fills up a noise cave, a small noise cave. I think that could be very interesting. I think it will be more texture changes. I think there's always going to be texture changes. Not the cave adjustment. I think a skulk biome will come last, but hopefully we'll get the blocks and creative soon. Because they could do it like the lush cave did. Like they added all the lush cave blocks, but they didn't add the lush cave. So yeah, they could do that with the skulk stuff. Hopefully not. I want to see the biomes first. But that could be their procedure going in, because the biomes might be a lot more complicated now. Maybe they're trying to conform the biomes to the cave types, rather than do a whole noise or like a whole layer onto the nether, like how the nether biomes were made. Like this is, nether has vertical biomes, but it doesn't really, but it has some sort of boundaries that don't make much sense. Like if they want to make the overworld caves more complex, they're gonna have to do a lot more complex stuff without using like noise to try to replicate the caves themselves. Iron is weird. I hope we get different shades of stone in different biomes from the top. I'm not sure that's ever gonna happen. The only thing that I'm kind of wishing is that mine shafts would get would be converted and use wood of the biome, use wood of the most abundant wood type or most abundant tree type of the biome above. But actually no. I think that's a fair thing to say. You think they should change diamond ore texture as well? They've already changed it. Very subtly. Yeah, they've already changed the diamond ore texture, so they've already touched what you believe to be sacred. Especially in the in 1.14 with the texture update. They've touched that, and then they touched it up again for this update. So they've already changed it. Maybe add depth from what the form should stay. I'm worried that the skulk biome spreading evil biome nonsense is why I quit Terraria. Skulks, I don't think they're gonna spread that much, because I feel like there's gonna be a center block that has a radius of where it could spread to. I feel like that's gonna happen. So it's not gonna spread that far, right? It's not gonna spread from the little like carpet, the carpeted bubbly thing that they have going on. I think it's gonna spread from a spreading block that is probably a full block, or even a slab, or maybe even from the skulks themselves, which could be interesting. The skulk sensors themselves. Diamond is okay, but slate diamond is not. Slate diamond, if you saw the last stream, if you saw the snapshot the snapshot stream, we did notice that it was 1 pixel off. So that's probably one of the texture changes that will get fixed in the next snapshot. I could even bet money on that. That's one of the things I would bet money on as a prediction, because I feel like I would be right about that. I love the slate diamond ore more than the OG. Nice. I do like it, but it's 1 pixel off, and that's gonna bother me until they fix it. Grimstone diamond is good. Slate is too gray. The slate is, I think, is a perfect balance. It was, I thought the first iteration with Grimstone was way too contrasty. I didn't really like it like that. I like it like that. And the slate has a perfect balance between stone brick and black stone brick, right? So yeah, I feel like we're gonna get like so many more grays in the updates. So don't hold your hat and look away, because the world is turning gray. Brimstone Diamond is... Oh, I read that alright. The spreading may be intended for as tech crafter focus on features like mosses. So the spreading, I feel like it's gonna be random ticked. But moss doesn't spread. Moss does not spread on its own without your interaction with bone meal. And I feel like the skulks, the skulk moss or whatever, is going to be... It's going to be partially alive, like how you would imagine Venom in Spider-Man to like spread. Like, it's ooey gooey nastiness, you know. That's how I imagine it. Like, it doesn't need bone meal to spread. It'll just spread over time, over a certain amount of area, maybe in a circular pattern. But it will spread. Jabba said that he will fix a 1 pixel offset. I haven't seen Twitter in like in like a full day, and I'm probably sure that I missed some tweets of his. So if that's true, then good, he knows about it. He knows about it. Like, I feel like the Mojang developers are the Minecraft Java developers are very in touch with the community, which is why we can trust them a lot more, because they do react. The developers do react to changes and reply to people on Twitter a lot. There's a lot of feedback is given there, not so much bug reports, because you shouldn't post any bugs on Twitter. They the bug managers, the bug report managers should get that information first, and they'll send it to the developer responsible for that, and they'll fix it that way. What does it say? Iron Golem plus Ravager plus Enderman, the ward. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed about the gray, but nothing a texture pack can't change. Yeah, I don't get people that say like, oh, these textures are horrible or stuff like that. Just like, bro, you're gonna play with the texture pack. people thought original Minecraft's textures were horrible, and they switched to a texture pack. They literally switched to a texture pack to avoid their videos, or people or avoid playing with something that they don't think looks nice. And I gotta say, Minecraft looks nice now. Like, it doesn't look like it's a mismatch of program art and stuff like that anymore. What is the source of the skulk spreading? I have no idea. It's probably going to be a source block, skulk source block, which could be interesting actually. They could implement a mechanic where if it spreads, if that from that source block it spreads, it has a chance of creating a skulk sensor. So maybe that's the thing that could happen, right? Or it has a very unbelievably extreme chance of creating another source block, which could be fun. I feel like they could do a whole lot of cool mechanics that we can make use of to farm them, because farming can be very, very monotonous, but as long as it's fun, I think as long as you take a fun route to it, it never gets too boring or too overused, right? So, I would like more fun mechanics to use in Minecraft that we can use for farming. I hope a warden doesn't break blocks but increases the range of a player. So I feel like the warden's going to do something like, maybe it howls, maybe it roars at you or something like that. I feel like the warden could do that, could like roar at you, and wherever you are in a certain radius, you're going to get knocked back a little bit. Like, if you're on a pillar, you're going to get knocked off that pillar, you know what I mean? Just like, the warden is not going to let you hide in a place, and you'll probably take damage from it as well, right? So like, if you're against a wall, that roar hits you back, then you hit a wall, right? And you could like take damage from that, which means that you're not safe anywhere if the warden sees you, which could be a very interesting mob to deal with. I would enjoy a feature like that. I hope the warden jumps 2 blocks. Dang. The warden just... the warden doesn't skip leg day. The warden... the warden just jumps at you. Reaches for your netherite protected skull and bashes you to the ground like a Hulk. Like the Hulk, man. I mean, what is the source of information that the Skunk is spreading as planned? This was just an idea. We were talking about what we were going to see in the next snapshot, so we're just coming up with ideas and maybe how they would implement it. Not that the Skunk would spread, although I believe that it is implied by the images they've already shown. Lomao, the Eater Warden. Hi, hey Jalojit. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Strem. Now, instead of jumping 2 blocks, the range of the warden is far greater than the range of the player. I don't get what you mean by that. Instead of jumping 2 blocks, the range is better? What does the range mean? You mean the range of the jump? But you kind of get more range. You kind of get more range if you have more height to fall from. Unless you're very, very you have a lot of air resistance. That's too OP. Just like... No, it was so funny. It'd be so funny if the warden just does like a little earthquake. And then blocks break around him. Just like pounds the ground. And then the blocks of the caves just start rumbling. And then you just shaking in fear in your gold boots that you forgot to take off after you visited the Nether. You're just quaking in fear. Oh, you don't get me. Yeah, I don't get what you mean. I don't get what you mean by range. Range could mean anything. Range could apply to a lot of things. Range, domain, yada yada. It depends on the context you use it in, and in this case, I really have no context. If his arms reach further than a player's sword would be useless. No, it won't be useless. I mean, have you ever thought about how hoglins hit you, right? Hoglins have a much further range than you. But would you not be able to use a sword against it? I don't think so. Sword is not useless. In fact, it could be a lot faster than using your axe against a hoglin, because hoglins have so much HP. I hope the warden can break blocks. We have not had a destructive mob since the wither. So, if the warden breaks blocks, I feel like he could be used in the design for things that could be farmable, right? Like, if he could break blocks, he's probably gonna be used in like an obsidian farm in the end or something, where you can do a whole thing where you enter the nether portal, you enter an end portal, you spawn on a platform, have a safe way to get out of the end, but since you respawn at where you had at the stronghold where your nether portal entrance is, you go back in and it resets the obsidian platform, and you'll probably have a warden obsidian farm there. I feel like that has some potential if that is something that the warden will come with. You can also do it with a wither, but it might be easier. Actually, it might be easier to have a warden there because it might not cause explosions. It might just break blocks, you know. I mean, a warden can reach players from 6 blocks, while the player can hit mobs from only 5 blocks. Hope it's clear. I mean, I'm just gonna say, I don't think it's a stretch to say that the warden already has more range, because iron golems have more range than you. Endermen have more range than you. Actually, I'm not sure about that one. But hoglins definitely have more range than you. Like, there's already a lot of things that have more range than you, and the warden is a very chunky fella. So he, I think, already has a lot more range than you. By default. I'm not sure if the Ravager has more range than you. He could. I'm not sure. You know what'd be funny? Like the Ravager just takes down your shield with a roar. The Warden could just, I feel like he could just hit your shield regularly, and it will take it down immediately. Just like, shield is useless against the Warden. Bada bing, bada boom. And maybe there's gonna be a mechanic where very loud sounds distract the Warden. You know what I mean? So maybe there's a technique that you can use, like you can light TNT or something, and the Warden will hear that and be shocked by it because it's so loud. It's like destroying their it's like sensory overload for the Warden, right? So basically, you're able to skedaddle, run, or you can stay in place and sneak around so that the Warden will forget about you, and you'll be able to just sneak around and do some more things about it. But I don't know what other type of loud explosions could be used. Like you can summon a wither or something maybe. And since the Warden is undead, actually I don't know. It's not undead. The Warden is alive. The wither will probably attack it, but maybe not. I'm not sure if the Warden. I'm not sure if the wither actively attacks Enderman, but because I never really check it, I only know that if the explosion hits an Enderman, the Enderman will get angry and attack it. But I'm not sure if the wither will actively seek out Endermen that are peaceful or not aggro at him. It seems because I have to play in 1.17 peaceful because it's the Warden. Now you can hit iron golems while I can't hit you. If you're talking about getting on top of a pillar, like in speedruns, of course it can't hit you. It doesn't have the vertical range. Hoglins have both a vertical and horizontal range of motion they can attack you with. Which is why it can attack you if you're standing on a pillar too close to it. But a lot of mobs don't really have a good vertical attack range. And also, if you're ever talking about being hit through a wall, then you gotta remember, hitting things through a wall and being hit through a wall is technically a bug. A very, very old bug. I think even in the 2000s, like, the bug report is up to like 200,000. I think the bug report where things hit you through walls has been there since the incarnation of Minecraft. Warden didn't know it was Killer Bunny. Do you think bringing the Warden to the surface and putting it in a zoo to use as a weapon will be possible? I think it could be used as a weapon. I don't know about the zoo part. You're really gonna keep it in a pen of bunnies or something? The Warden should have more vertical and horizontal range. Because I think one of my preliminary ideas for the Warden to get you down from a pillar would just be that just imagine it taking it like moves your stack. It moves your stack but doesn't move the stack with you on it. Right? Like how a regular piston moves blocks like off of you. But it doesn't do it with you on it unless it's a stack of honey blocks or something, right? So, not sure about that. It could be a very interesting mechanic, but I don't think they'll ever implement it just because it's kind of wacky, kind of weird. But also, imagine this. Minecraft re-adds the ability for you to hit your mount that you're riding on. Maybe you can do something like you can right-click and mount the Warden right on top of the Warden, and then just keep swinging at it or something. Maybe even hold a carrot on a stick. make it like a rampage towards the direction you want it to rampage towards, right? I think that would be a funny mechanic to put on there. Yeehaw, I'm riding the Warden, guys. Remember, the Warden is 4 meters tall, and you are 2 meters tall, right? So, technically the Warden is up there. And imagine if there's something here that was that tall in this corridor or hallway, right? And it's just going to smack you. Because the iron golems are 3 meters tall, right? So you can already imagine an iron golem here. But the Warden, boy, he a big guy. I think his head space is like right here. And then his horns go a little bit higher to the 4 meter height. But I'm not sure about that. He's a big boy. He's gonna knock you the frick out. Knock you the frog out, man. Well, Legs wants the world to burn. I can't wait to see dripstone caves because big caves will look epic. I just want to say the Warden should be easily killed by building a pillar just like iron golems. They already said that on Twitter. That they don't want the Warden to be easy or a thing to be killed, right? So yeah. The Warden is probably gonna somehow get you off, like I said, with like a roar or something. Could like, you know, that'd be interesting. Actually, that'd be very interesting, I think. What if a roar, or what if the Warden hits a block? Yeah, what if the Warden hits a block and every block on that stack up to a certain height turns into gravel, right? That'd be interesting. And it can move gravel, it can move sand, right? And then it keeps on moving the blocks and then places it to the side, right? And your stack just keeps lowering and lowering until you're back down to the Warden's level. Just like I see that very comically. Just like Warden punch go burr and then kills you. I love your roar idea. I agree. Lush caves. I can't wait to see dripstone caves. Oh yeah, I already said that. Yes, I do like it. I really want to see them implemented. We already saw the dripstone cave biomes, but we don't know how it's going to mesh in with the other cave biomes, right? So, yeah, I'm very excited to see it happen. See the biomes implemented so that we can get a feel of how the caves really look. Especially if we're going into Deep Slate, and I'm not sure if the Lush Caves will be in Deep Slate area. I'm not sure if there was confirmation on that. But, yeah, I feel like that's gonna be fun to look at. And I don't know. People are saying they want Mojang to bring back the cave fog, like they would do down in the depths. But that would actually, I think that would suck. I think that would suck a whole lot, just because if you're already in the deep dark and you've got this cave fog, right, and then you've got the warden flashing your screen black and white, right, or like down and darker, right? Like, I don't know, would that be very annoying? Just like maybe that's why it's harder, right? Like, just because it's like it's hard to look, it's hard to see anything down there. But at the same time, it's just like why? Why do you have to compound a lot of these effects at the same time? You can't even accidentally get that way with potions, with any mobs throwing potions or whatever, right? So yeah. How effective do you think King B-Dog's aim to make the warden a monster to be feared will be? I feel like it will be an hour till he isn't components in farms. Well, there were always components in farms, right? The Wither, yada yada. I'm not sure if the Ender Dragon is also a component in a certain type of farm, which is a Dragon Breath farm. But the Wither is already used for quite a number of farms, and I'm pretty sure the Warden will be used as soon as their feature set is laid out and available, because that's what people do in Minecraft. They like to make farms. Free gravel farm, yes. That's why I suggested that that it could punch a hole, like your building blocks into gravel or whatever. Like it punches it straight into pieces. Like it could be funny. Like it turns into a more cracked version, right? Like you put down stone brick for you to pillar up in, but then it punches it and then it becomes cracked stone brick. It punches it again, then it becomes gravel. Like certain blocks can have certain ways to get down to gravel, but I feel like it'll just end up at gravel, or it could even completely disintegrate. You know, that could be a thing. But yeah, like I said, I feel like the Warden will have some caveats to it, especially with the whole sound mechanics. I feel like they didn't add all the sound for the all those vibrations for the skulks just for nothing, right? Just for the skulks themselves. Is this the way home? No, right? Where is I? Which way is the way back? I got my compass, actually. We do have an idea, and it's because I have a compass. Yeah, I see the stair now. Okay. We got enough for another piece, which is good. But I don't know what we should put it on. I feel like we should put it on our boots, because if you don't know about this, Netherite enchants more easily than Diamond. So Netherite has a better chance of getting like the higher enchants, efficiency 5, unbreaking, all within a similar enchant even than Diamond. So yada yada. I didn't count how many there were left. So yeah, if you keep thinking netherite is not that much better than diamond, I suppose you can be wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. By the way, that's a joke. The only thing I'm very strongly opinionated on is that if you say netherite is a useless upgrade. Because it's not. Okay. Let's get the rest of it smelted. Smeltade. Should we do our boots or should we do our sword? We aren't really using the sword, but it could be very useful to get better enchantments on the sword faster. There we go. I like how this is the most interesting live stream yet. It was 1 hour of strip mining. That's how it be sometimes. That's how it be. I mean, it's not too hard to strip mine, you know? You can always do that stuff, you know? All by yourself, all by your lonesome. Okay, we need to plant that. Good thing we have a hoe! Good that we have this thing that I totally planned on having for a long, long time, you know. I'm so glad that I thought of this. I'm such a genius. Let's plant this stuff. We don't have any farmers around here, so that's good. What else can we plant? We had a lot of that. Okay. We had a lot of that in there too. Okay, I've been placing them in a separate container when I shouldn't have. Okay. Okay, I can toss the flint in there. Let's get ourselves a little bit more. Also, we can grab a lot of this and plant these as well. In a more efficient formation. But not too efficient, you know. We don't want to look like a tryhard. Oh, look at this. The coal underwater. The coal just looks so weird. Oh, I was wondering where it went. My water bucket is in this chest that we had set up. With all our lucky stuff for traveling. Let's do it here. So we'll do a whole little 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And plant this there. There we go. We got some more. And then we'll get another bucket going. And place our crops somewhere around here. On a flatter land. The flatlands. Oh, we're going straight to the flatlands, guys. Have you ever heard of the flatlands? You might have heard of the farlands, but have you ever seen the flatlands? And then we can eat roasted potatoes for days, you know. Have you ever had a roasted potato? You know what I feel like they should add? They should probably add a sweet potato, you know, that'd be interesting. I would love a sweet potato. And then you can... And then, if you put it in your inventory or something, I don't know, you can turn into... You can turn straight into sugar or something like that. There we go. Oh, there we go. The coal for me looks the most okay. It's weird how everyone prefers different textures like music genres. So, my problem with the coal, if you don't see, is that if you put them side by side at like the same this is the problem that I have with a lot of the ores in the update. Is that they don't tile well. If you put them side by side in the same lighting conditions, right? They will not look good tiled together or tiled with stone, right? So I feel like that's a very important part of texturing, but I'm not sure if Japa thinks has that on his list of things to do. So also, we're just gonna put in here the things we need to do, the things we need to get on with the nether in. So we got a lodestone there, and we got our mending books, our mending boots, our golden boots. So when we need to go to nether, we'll put that in there. It's basically like taking your shoes off when you get home or something. It's like, how did you step on that? Did you get pushed? Did you get pushed into this? You should avoid that. Jeez, I thought you were a smart boy. I thought you were smart, but it looks like you're dumb. Also, we have enough for 3 bookshelves. I think we'll focus on that. Maybe in the next. I'm not sure if I want to stream more netherite mining and upgrading and stuff. So, by the next time you see this, I might have a enchantment table and I might have full netherite stuff. But yeah, I think that's kind of gonna be it for the stream, because it's almost 3 hours. It's almost been 3 hours. Quite a bit of time here has been made. But at least we got that. We got some more stone. Wrap that in there. Let's get ourselves another ingot. And what should we upgrade? I think I said I wanted to upgrade my boots. But I also think I said that I wanted to upgrade my sword, just so that I can have a better chance at looting. I think we're upgrading the sword. Also, we should enchant our bow. Yeah, let's just give it power or something. I want to be able to kill gas in 2 hits or something. But yes. Yo, hey Yoshi, welcome. I spy on Jabba's Twitter and no one mentioned coal, but I think a few mentioned diamond, 1 pixel, and crimstone rename. Oi. Oi! Yo! Yo. Okay, I think I should convert this. Let's do everything here. Do that. And you know what? Something that I want Mojang to implement in Java Edition. It's just the ability to grow sugarcane with bone meal. I mean, what's the point? Everything else grows with bone meal in Bedrock Edition. Why not sugarcane? Can't you just do that, please, Mojang? Although I'm not sure if bamboo grows with bone meal on Bedrock, but if it grows on bamboo with Bedrock, please, Mojang. Almost everything can be bone mealed, and there shouldn't be like system that it can't be bone mealed, you know? Because bone meal bypasses the time that you need with material. So, yeah. Should be used like that. But yes, the sun is setting on this Minecraft day. I hope y'all had a good time watching and chatting with me. But I think this is gonna be it for the stream. Come on. Have a good day, good night, and good laugh. And I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. You know the whole spiel that everybody does. But yes, hopefully you have a great day, and we'll see you on Monday on the Monday Mine Down, if you want to join that. Yeah. Bye-bye. Discreetly close everything.